We're doing pizza today. Wife had pizza yesterday. She didn't tell me how good it was, but oh no, she did. She said it was pretty good. I had to ask. Pizza today. What do I think about pizza? It's pretty awesome. Now we're gonna talk about Raelians. Raelians? The Raelians? So you may have heard about these people back in the 90s. There was quite a lot of commotion going on about them. Little did I know that this French journalist would somehow go on to create what I can only describe as one of the world's largest cloning facilities that is known. Okay, let's be specific. That is known. Clonaid is an actual facility, and let's start by bringing you some proper information here. Oh, again, it's not doing the thing. So I have to go in and, damn it, don't worry, I'll come back on another video. I actually don't remember how to put those things into this, but I've got all these. Is it this button? Okay, yes, okay, here we go. So there's other buttons you have to push. So this is very important stuff here. Most of you are not that bright, so we're going to go through this real slowly, okay? All right, we're going to we should be able to just do this. Now, is it there? Let's find out. It's still not there, so let me try this again. No, it's there now. Yes, look at this. What do the Raelians believe in? First, let's skip back a bit. Who is this guy? This guy is at the top of the screen by the X. Rael. He's a French journalist. He's 78 years old. September 30th, 1946 he was born. 46. You can't make that year up. Rael, sometimes referred to as the mate Rael, or simply Rael, is a French journalist who founded and leads the Raelian movement, an international UFO religion. Do you remember hearing about this back in the 90s? Check this out. Here is a touch about him. He's from Vichy, France. His spouse is Sophie de Niverville. In 2003, before that, it was Mary Paul Christini, Lisa Sanagawaga. I'm not sure what all that means, but those are names. Movies: Happiness Academy, The Prophet, and The Space Aliens. Les Femmes de Rael QC. Rael QC. I'm pretty sure that means Quebec. Check this out. So there's a movie, actually, Les Femmes de Rael. Oh no, it's called Rael QC. So we'll have to look up that film, Rael QC, after. I should screenshot that, but no, I'll remember. Look at this. Who is Rael in the Bible? Let's check this out. One of two wives of the patriarch Jacob. So there's a dude in the Bible that had two wives. I'm telling my wife, like, we're becoming religious today. Before becoming religious, leader Rael, then known as Claude Vorhill, worked as a sports car journalist and test driver for his car racing magazine, Autopop. Following a purported extraterrestrial encounter in December 1973, he formed the Raelian movement and changed his name to Rael. Raelians support genetic modification of food to reduce world hunger and believe in genetic manipulation of humans to increase lifespans. They openly support human cloning and have established a company called Clonaid to research and develop a way to clone new human bodies. But there was a piece there I didn't get to, I guess I didn't snip it. It says that they believe that genetic manipulation of humans is the only way to reach immortality. Now, immortality is, you must understand this. The flesh body that you're in is a vessel. Your jar of water, that the jar is not the answer. The jar is simply the object. The water is the answer. That water is the information. Our body is made up of 66.6% water. So it's not that the body is the life, it's that the water is life. The water is information, right? So the most important thing you can understand is you can switch bodies and transfer the data from the water to other water. This is the key. They learned about this in churches, in fact. The windows in a church have a beautiful pattern on them, don't they? Like that of a flower. A flower's petals are organized, are designed so specifically. A church's bricks and mortar that make up a church, why, that is our skin cells under a microscope. If you were to take your skin cells, I'll show you today. As you age, you can literally see the little stacks of lines going across your skin. That's the brick and mortar. Now, you may not see it like that. I'm telling you that's how it is, right? Only the most simple of people will be left behind. This is a goblin. Experts say Canada is now on the brink of an economic recession. This is the first day this goblin's been in power. This is what came out on the news yesterday morning, or yesterday after evening. This right here came out. What the heck is a fart walk? We're going to get to the bottom of that today on a nice walk. We're going to interview couples that are walking and ask them if they're on a fart walk. Why this practice is becoming hailed as the secret to healthy aging. Do not, remember yesterday's stream, I told you straight up, I said, do not let a fart suck back up into your body. It will be detrimental to your health. And now we know. And now we know. Here's another goblin here. So you got this guy, and then this is what's going on. Oh, sorry, that's what's going on, but where's the start of it? Right here. Check this out. Trump's a boss, you know? Trump really helped Canada, and Trump is only looking out for Canada right now. I'm kind of thinking me and my wife might move to Alberta before they become Americans. I think we might move there. I think there's going to be a flood of Canadians that move to Alberta. I'm telling you. In Manitoba, no one likes the Liberals. We're not sure how they got any votes here. Like 3 old men voted Liberal here in Manitoba. Not sure what happened. A lot of Canadians are saying the Liberals bought the vote this year. They gave certain entities that have never voted Liberal before, they gave them boatloads of money. And they told them, we'll give you double that next year if you vote for us. So you can't make this stuff up, guys. There's a lot of people in this country who should feel shame. But when you look at the Muppets that exist, right, and what these Muppets do for a living, you can see that they have no conscience. Muppets are never born with a conscience. Muppets are simply directed fools with some old man's hand up their ass. That's what a Muppet is. Trust me when I say, as the world changed overnight, anybody who sided with the old men, you'll be counted as an old man real soon. Labeled old man. To put it to you clearly, he who humps the leg of the old man will rot and smell that old man forever. Guaranteed. But yeah, I wouldn't be caught anywhere near an old man. They are so dirty, so conniving. They have an agenda that only serves them. You'll never see an old man risking his life for younger people. Never. You'll never see that. Old men have only their own well-being to think about. They could give a flying about you. As you look at old men in your family that kiss hookers and then come home and kiss you and drink out of your cup. Oh my God. Disease-ridden, disgusting old men disgust me. And yeah, I know you're kind. I could figure out if you're a disgusting old man by watching one creepy movie with you where you take too much interest in the shitty scenes. That is a deterrent in my heart and soul. It makes me, my heart and soul, my spirit cringes for you. You're so disgusting. I was raised by a good woman and a good man. And then another good woman as well, my mom. But my Amma Nava raised me. My Amma Nava, they taught me right from wrong. I saw a couple who loved each other and cared for their children and protected the young children. It's very fucking hard to find that in this world. Very hard to find. And my Amma Nava never fought. If they did, I didn't know about it. So they didn't quarrel and bicker over 50 cents or 20 cents or nothing. My Amma Nava never fought. And they never yelled. My Amma Nava never yelled. If my Amma yelled, my Ava fucked up. My Ava never yelled. If my Ava yelled, he was yelling at one of the children or the kids or the sons or something that had fucked up. But my Amma, she never yelled. If she yelled, my Ava really fucked up. And I don't know if he ever did, but I'm pretty sure I think one time I heard my Amma yell. But just one time. And she said, "Brody!" And he went over there. "Yeah, babe? What's up, babe?" In Icelandic. He's talking to her in Icelandic. "I love you very much. You're my greatest. What can I do for you, my princess?" And my Amma would tell him, "Brody, you fucked up." She didn't swear. Mama didn't swear, but she told him. Whew. Good times. That's a real woman. Yeah, I had a really nice upbringing after my loser dad was out of the situation. But not until then. I had a horrible upbringing before that. But once he was gone, man, I was like, this is life? I mean, fuck, this is some sweet shit, man. What do you mean, you're not going to pull my hair and grab me by my ears and pick me up over your head by my neck? What? None of that? You're not going to thunder punch me in the arm 6 times? I'm going to have bruises all up and down my legs and arms? I'm 3. What? Yeah, I realized pretty quick what a shitty dad I had. You want to know one thing I never did, though? I didn't even understand it. I never explained what he used to do to me. I was like, oh fuck, I thought we were wrestling. Like, I thought it was normal to be fucking screaming at the top of your lungs every day. Apparently that's not normal. But only after like 20 years of seeing what the fuck being in a normal place do you then realize this shit ain't fucking normal. And that, I think, is why I will help any child, anytime, anywhere. And I'll pound out an evil dude anytime, anywhere. Because I know the power they hold. And it's a lot of power. I like to take that power away from people very quickly who are evil. I want to show them what they actually are. And I got very good at it. Man, when I was 16, I used to beat up grown men. 16. I used to take out the most evil dude in the bar. I used to go to the bar when I was 16. You can't make this shit up. Any bar. Any bar in Manitoba I could walk in. And if you wanted to kick me out, it was going to take your 9 of your finest. Because I came with a crew. So you had to think long and hard about what your next steps were. I'm dead serious. I was a baller back in the day. Not to be confused with a puss. 90% of the men nowadays, fucking pusses. In my time, pusses didn't even make it out of my time. You know, if you're from where I'm from, you ended up becoming a banker and a snake, you know? You're a snake in Toronto right now. If you grew up where I'm from and you were a puss, you're a banker now. Fucking pusses. My wife gave me specific instructions on today's meal, so I'm cooking it exactly as she wants. I'm just getting the final touches on some things here. Fucking about 3 minutes or so. You wanted it extra tangy, so it's just coming in now. About 60 seconds, I think. Sound good? She's freaking out, guys. She's freaking out. So yeah, when you look at the facts, a lot of people don't understand why he's resigning all of a sudden. So read that article and tell me what you make of it. Don't worry, there's a second piece as well. If you want to go check out this whole article, it's on The Guardian. TheGuardian.com is one of the greatest news agencies in the world. I've been getting a lot of my news for the last, my entire duration of my life. Credible news from The Guardian. There are very few news agencies in the world that will provide you any sort of truth. And if you're anywhere in the world, you can log on to Guardian.com. There's no paywalls. They're not pusses. They're not complete losers. The Guardian wants you to read their information. They're not there to steal from you, right? They're not putting out thumbnails of shitty stories and then not actually telling you the truth, right? You know it's pretty bad when people that worked for the WEF, they went to all sorts of news agencies, and the only news agency that would report on this story was The Guardian. That tells you how big their web of lies is. The spin doctors have controlled 99% of the media, and they spin the story, taking the names of the most elite devils and erasing them from the story. This is what media does the best. Covers it up. You have to get your vitamins. Hearing my wife's little stories are always fun. Oh, I gotta go grab her vitamins. I have other stuff I have to do, but I'm gonna wait until she leaves. I also need to have a bath. I feel like I don't feel that clean today. I don't know why. Once I make these stairs, oh man, I can't believe how many times I've done the stairs. Like in the last 3 days, 72 hours, like 600 stairs. Easily 600. Holy crap, am I stared out. So I got vitamins here. And inside this vitamin jar is vitamins. So we're gonna eat these. Hi, Jake. Oh. Yeah, we did forget Mom's vitamin. Yeah, backing up all your area there. Mop the other area. I can't judge it. Let me see. Let me see. So we're talking. you stinking bad one. Stinky. Grandfather. They need Tiggy. I told you that, no. I understand where you're coming from. Tiggy, we need to call there, boy. My bro. Love it. God rest his soul. He's still on to me one. Tiggy, we need. She good. Yes, my wife loves me. She recognizes I'm a hottie. We're gonna give her one of these orange dreamsicles because she's a good wife. I want nothing to do with that stuff. Daddy is not into that. Mommy cut Daddy's leg with her toenail, and I forgot to show her. Oh, it's almost gone. But she definitely got me real good. Look how long that is. Gee whiz, you know? Daddy got these awesome thighs. No, that's a calf? Yeah, that's a calf muscle. Yeah, Daddy has calves too. Hi, I got thighs and calves for days, you know what I'm saying? You love me, I love you more. Don't sit in my tiny chair, I'll get upset with you. Ah. Oh, fuck my back. Ah, fuck. You know? I don't know why swearing helps, but if I say fuck a couple times when I sit down, it's not so bad. I fucked my back up with a kayak. I fucked my back up with car accidents. I fucked my back up fucking working. It's not cool. Oh, and now I feel the pain of 1,000 men. And I sit here and I don't smile, but I grin and bear it. Oh, you'd never know. If you felt this pain, you'd be screaming, hospital, hospital. I could hit my hand with a fucking hammer and I wouldn't flinch. Just to let you know what a boss I am. We're not on the same level. Tiggs, you're an asshole. Stop it. Fuck. Like, screaming at the water dish in the bathroom is fucked up, Tiggs. And it's clean water in there. I changed it at 4 a.m. this morning when he was screaming like a Icelandic goat at me. It's like, holy dude, you know? CIA psyops experiment here. How much can this guy take before he snaps? I'm not snapping. You guys can just keep trying, you fucking giblets. I had a shitty life from day one, pretty much. I mean, I had a great life, but I had a shitty life because I had a loser for a dad, right? And now my life is happy, like I said, but the fucking first 4 years or 5 years were really shitty. I would honestly say hell on earth. I think the 80s made me into the man that I am, right? And I'm not like, I know there's dudes in Africa and fucking dudes in Zimbabwe and dudes in Egypt and dudes in fucking China. You had it rougher than me, for sure. But you're also a boss, you know what I mean? Like, you people, you like all over the world can relate to me as well, right? And of course there's Canadians who have had a shit fucking time because loser parents. And there's shit parents in America causing making bosses, you know what I mean? But there's two ways to go. You either become a boss or you become the problem, right? You either are immune by the venom of the snake because it bit you so many times as a child, or you've been infected by the snake, poisoned, and you are now the problem, right? So you have to choose very wisely. Continue the circle of sickness or fucking jump out of that circle, you know, start from scratch, find good people to surround yourself with that you want to be influenced by, that you want to relate to, right? That's what I had to do. It fucking wasn't, it was not easy. I'm from Winnipeg. Almost everybody in Winnipeg is super sleazy. It's a fucking shit show here. You fucking find nice people from Calgary that say they left Winnipeg and as fast as they fucking humanly could once they had $5 to rub together. They left and they never came back to Winnipeg. Why'd they leave? Because they wanted to start a family and they know how fucked up Winnipeg is. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this shit up. A beautiful article of a couple. I can't remember what their purpose was, but their purpose was to get the fuck out of Winnipeg because it was so shitty here. You know? Fuck, that sucks, man. I love Winnipeg. I have a good time here, but I can relate. I definitely grew up in a time when the Winnipeg Free Press wasn't helping women, right? The jails, the police in Winnipeg weren't arresting men for beating women, raping children, right? And if the judges were putting them in jail, it was for a couple of months. They get out and beat the shit out of the person that put them in jail. Our system is fucked. Now come to find out that our system protects pedophiles. That law, I'm going to make sure I overturn that law this year. My fucking heart is in my fucking feet right now. I'm disgusted with Canadians. I'm disgusted with the people who are old, who've been voting for 3 years and didn't recognize that this is a shit law. You guys are the fucking problem. Yeah, you better eat that food down there and shut your mouth for a minute. It's probably gonna bite me after and tell me off. Probably bite me while I'm sleeping or something. My cat doesn't bite me. Well, we're gonna have an epic day today. I gotta start doing things, so. I mean, I've already been doing things. I want you kind of sitting there thinking I'm just picking my nose. Like the rest of you nubs. The hash man's been busy for years and he ain't stopping now. But I am sweaty and stinky and I think I might have a bath. I want to play, fuck, what is that game called? Like the Black Ops? I want to do some zombies today. I hope I can. And it's not looking good though. Once I'm done all this, I got more to do downstairs, and then I got yard work to continue doing, but this stuff takes a priority. I got all weekend. It's going to be gorgeous this weekend. It's going to be super hot next week. I'll be able to make tankini doing stuff. But yeah, I got to go outside when my wife goes outside here, so I got to do a couple things. Actually, I got to do a bunch of things, but I'm almost done doing them, so. So it's one more round and then I'm done doing this shit forever, so. Basically did right now, so. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna have just private convo with the wife. Join me on the next one, you